Hey, what is up, Maya family? This is Mr. Welsh and
Miss Sanchez.
And welcome to your weekly Maya Strong announcements. And let's start out with those students who exemplify our mission, vision, and principles.
Congratulations to Angelita Leija and to Matthew Perez this week for winning Maya's MVP. Thank you for being Maya Strong all day long and for, showing out here on campus and being a role model to all of those other students that want to win the MVP. Remember, you do get to go to Dave & Buster's at the end of each block and celebrate. So let's see who will be next week's MVP students.
Now let me get to Focus Friday. Now you're thinking, Focus Friday, Mr. Welsh, there's so much other fun things going on at Maya. But we have started, let's see if this gets into focus. I don't think it will. All of you got these invitations last Thursday. You had to fill out your name, the date of Focus Friday, your grades, and then the number of absences you had for each class. So you earn Friday off if you come to school every day and are passing your classes. If you are failing or having a hard time with any of your classes, or if you've accumulated, and I will say 3 or more absences for this block, you must come in for Focus Friday. So teachers, tomorrow you are going to pass these invitations out again to your third period students. Every student, you're going to fill it in and you're going to figure out, where do I stand in my classes? What's my grade? How many absences do I have? And you can do that through Student View. So teachers, I would recommend that maybe you do this as a Kickstarter or part of your Kickstarter so you do not forget. So students, if somehow you get towards the end of class and your teacher has not passed out these Focus Friday invitations, remind them. So students who come to Focus Friday usually pass all their classes and they kill it. So make sure that you are aware of where you need to go to graduate from Maya High School on time, early, or maybe even a little bit late.
Yes, and if you don't know where you stand attendance-wise or gradebook-wise, friendly reminder that you can get your Student View login information in the front office before or after school. So please make sure that you do stop by and get that information down there, because it is very, very important that you do know where you're at right now, since it's the beginning of the block. You don't want to wait until towards the end where, you won't have the ability to catch up.
Next week we have a special Spirit Day, and what is it called, Miss Sanchez?
This is called the Lunar New Year.
Lunar New Year Spirit Day.
Wow, so fancy.
We have a special envelope. So if you wear red and gold, you will receive this mysterious lunar envelope, and inside it can be anything from a pride token to a homework pass to some candy in the form of some gold coins. So if you want to celebrate the Lunar New Year, and I believe it's snakes or dragons, we'll find out.
I think it's a snake.
Snake. Mm-hmm. Wear red and gold. Next Wednesday, receive this super cool envelope and get a prize inside. If you have any questions, do not come to see me or Miss Sanchez. Go see Miss Polaric and Miss Zoe Canada, as they are the leaders, along with Mr. Salazar, of Stuco, who think about all of these creative ways to get the spirit out at Maya High School. Lunar New Year, next Wednesday, wear your red and gold.
That's a great combination. We're going to look very fancy. But you guys, I have seen many students stopping by at the front office to leave their deposit for our Knott's Berry senior trip. So if you have not already saved your seat and you are a senior, please remember that you do have up until February 14th. You won't forget, because it's Valentine's Day, to save your spot. After that, you guys remember that the seats do open up to all of our MVP students. We haven't announced it yet, so I have seen a lot of MVPs going up there trying to get their tickets already. So please make sure, seniors, that you do go first, since you obviously do get first dibs, or those MVPs will be coming after your seat.
That's right. If you've got an MVP at any time this year, you are able to go on this big trip to Knott's Berry Farm. So wait until Valentine's Day and then ask the front office, hey, is it filled up? And if it's not, then MVP students, you get to go to Knott's Berry Farm for $60. And again, that includes food and drinks all day and the company of chaperones like Miss Sanchez, Miss Zoe Canada, Miss Polaric, and Mr. Novak. Speaking of awesome things that we do here at Maya, Mr. Salazar is taking his students on a rock climbing trip this Friday. So if you are interested, if somehow you didn't know that Mr. Salazar is an outdoor adventurist, please go see him and see if there's any more available slots to rock climb. Mr. Salazar also does the Outdoor Wilderness Leadership Club, or the OWLS, and they do backpacking trips. They just got done with a hiking trip. So if you are someone who wants to go camping or just wants to get outside a little more often, go talk to Mr. Salazar, because he tries to do a hiking trip almost every month and at least a few backpacking trips every year. So backpacking, right? You go out in the wilderness, you spend the night, you start some fires, and then you come back to school and talk about your experiences.
Yes, it's always fun to hear all of the, the comments that the students make when they do get to go out there and have that experience. And it's an experience of a lifetime to be able to do all of that. So a huge shout out to Mr. Salazar.
Are you going to go?
Yeah, I will. I should. I'm kind of scared to camp out there, but I've never been camping, so I should.
You heard it here first, guys. Ms. Sanchez might go on the next backpacking trip.
Yeah, we might. But also, we do have a girls' basketball game today.
Yeah.
So if you do have the chance and you do want to go and support our girls on their basketball game, please make sure that you do go to. And where will it be, Mr. Welsh?
The Arch at 5:15 p.m. Now, both girls and boys basketball is nearing the end of the season or season. So if you haven't had an opportunity to go see your friends play some basketball, try to go to their games. The schedules are on every single door for every single teacher. So again, there are only a few games left. Once these seasons end, you can look forward to esports. I know Miss Rice is still doing tryouts for almost every game imaginable to play. And then our co-ed soccer season has kind of already officially started. We created a special class for fourth period where they are exercising and they are lifting and they are getting ready to hopefully make it state again and make it all the way to the state championship. And I think other sports, are there any other sports?
No, I think that's pretty much it.
Yeah, that might be it. So you do earn credit for going out for sports here at Maya. You do achieve an elective credit. So stay tuned. Maybe we'll bring some flag football or some cornhole, because cornhole is competitive. We just got a couple new cornhole boards and stuff. Well, if no one told you today I love you.
I do.
I do. Your Maya Strong staff does, and they always will. Never forget.
We are Maya.
Catch you guys on the flippity flip.